A 100-kilometre cycle across Kent. After being diagnosed with cancer, Sophia had to learn how to walk again. Now aged 13, she's going above and beyond to raise money for the Lennox Children's Cancer Fund. The money will help other children like her get the support they need. Well, I'm pleased to say Sophia, her dad and Lindsey from the charity all join me in the studio now. Thank you guys so much for coming in. And Sophia, thank you so much for coming in and telling your story. Now, the battle with cancer must have been incredibly hard for you.
Yeah.
And tell us, sorry, you were diagnosed with not just one cancer, but 2 cancers.
Yeah.
And how hard was that for you?
I don't really know. I don't know.
It was quite hard.
It was a lot to take in, being like 10 years of age. Yeah, just a little lump on her foot. And yeah, well, obviously an amputee now.
And it's all through COVID as well, so for the family it was extremely tough. Lee, you couldn't go in and visit, could you? It was all down to Corinne, Sophia's mum, and I think you were told in the car park that Sophia had cancer, so, you know, incredibly hard to be told your child had cancer, but then to be told that through COVID, really, really tough on the family, really tough.
Incredibly challenging time. And how was it as Sophia's dad?
It was tough. It was a lot to take in at the time. We had so many mixed emotions, didn't really know what to do. Obviously battling through a pandemic, couldn't go to hospital as much as you wanted to see your little girl. It was really, really hard.
And now you're taking part in a challenge, and I know you had to relearn to walk, but now you're going to be taking part in a cycle ride, as we can see on the screen now. Tell us about this challenge. Why are you choosing to go on? It's 100 kilometres.
Well, I just want to do it to raise money for Lennox, and yeah.
And Lennox is an important charity, isn't it? You help lots of children in the area.
We do. So we're a national charity, and we're based in Essex. We have really strong connections with Kent, and we've got a beautiful relationship with Blue Water Shopping Centre. So we're kind of working with with Blue Water, and Sophia kind of tricked me into this kind of race last year when she made me pinky promise to do something, and kind of pinky promised to do London to Brighton, which we couldn't do because you were underage. So we're doing this incredible bike ride, and yeah. And
this is not just a challenge for yourself, but other people can take part in this bike ride. It's down to Tonbridge and back up again to Blue Water. I'm right in saying.
So there's a 100k route and there's a 50k route, and you know, it's about showing the world that, you know, what Sophia's been through has been horrendous for the whole family, but she's not only kicked cancer's butt, she's an amputee, she's a limb difference, but she's pretty damn amazing because she's showing the world that she's going to ride 100k on a tandem, and the fact that we've got Graham Knotts involved as well is just incredible, really incredible.
And Lee, your daughter's been influential in starting this challenge, 100 kilometres. Are you a proud father?
Yes, very proud. We wanted to do the challenge just to make the awareness of cancer in children, and obviously just to give something back to Lennox for what they've done for our family. Just helped us, looked after us, as much help as we need. They've always been there. So our little thank you, just to help them out.
Now we've got to go to an ad break now. I'd love to keep speaking to you guys for a lot longer, but it's taking place in September. Entries are still open, and it would be vital fundraising for Lennox Children's Fund. Thank you guys so much for coming in, and we'll keep covering the story, and I'm sure we'll be there in September. Maybe even one of us on a bike cycling.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Who knows? But thank you so much for coming in. We'll be back after this very short break.